In this video, I'm going to explain about the NX OS user modes. Cisco NX OS CLI is divided into command modes, which define the action available to the user. Command modes are nested and must be accessed in sequence. As you navigate from one command mode to another, an increasingly larger set of commands become available. All commands in a higher command mode are accessible from lower command modes. This is important feature in the NX OS. Actually, all commands in a higher command mode are accessible from lower command modes. For example, the show command are available from any configuration command mode. Okay, actually, this figure shows how command access builds from EXEC mode to global configuration mode. Here you can see this is the global configuration mode, and global configuration command mode configure features on the device and includes exec commands. Means from the actually global configuration command mode, we have access to all commands in the exec mode or privilege exec mode. Okay, and here we are in the exec mode. We can use it to connect to remote devices, change terminal line setting, perform basic tests, and save device configuration and display device information. For example, show command. Actually, this figure shows NX OS command access from exec mode to global configuration mode. Let me to explain first a little about the exec mode or exec command mode. When you first log in, Cisco NX OS software places you in exec mode. Okay, and let me to show you. This is our switch. I want to log into this switch. Okay, as you can see now, we are, after configuring the password, using the password, here you can see we are in the exec mode. This is the first mode, okay, that you see. The commands available in exec mode include the show commands that display device status and configuration information, and also the clear commands and other commands that perform actions that you do not save in the device configuration. For example, we can use the show running config. Okay, this is the running config of this device. Or if you want, you can use show interface, for example, 2.9. Okay, show interface Ethernet. You need to use show interface Ethernet 2.9. Look at here. This is the status of this interface. Okay. And after that, about the global configuration command mode. Global configuration mode provides access to the broadest range of commands. The term global indicate characteristics or features that affect the device as a whole. You can enter commands in global configuration mode to configure your device globally, or enter more specific configuration modes to configure specific elements such as interface or protocols, as you can see, for example, in this configuration. Look at here, configure terminal. You can use, for example, interface and then Ethernet and then, for example, 2.9. Now you can configure the specific features of this actually interface. This is interface configuration command mode. One example of a specific configuration mode that you enter from global configuration mode is interface configuration mode. We have other modes. To configure interfaces on your device, you must specify the interface and interface configuration mode like us. Okay, you must enable many features on a per interface basis. Interface configuration commands modify the operation of the interface on the device, such as Ethernet interface or management interface. Okay, we have interface MGMT0 also. Okay, for example, you can configure here these features. Look at here, many features that include that we can apply to the interface. After configuration, like normal iOS, you can exit the configuration and see your configuration with show interface, for example, Ethernet to 9. So simple, okay? NX OS support different Ethernet interface types such as gigabit Ethernet and 10 gigabit Ethernet interface. All interfaces, as I mentioned before, are referred to Ethernet, okay? NX OS does not designate gigabit or 10 gigabit Ethernet interface, okay? Because of that, here, when you use, for example, show interfaces status, you will see that we have these interfaces, interface Ethernet 2.1 to, for example, as you can see, we have many interfaces, but all of them are Ethernet as in their name, but actually they are not 10 megabit per second interface. They are maybe 1 gigabit per second, 10 gigabit per second, or more. You can see the speed with show interface Ethernet, then the actually number of interfaces. Also, as you can see, we have interface, we have management interface or interface MGMT0 that we will learn about it in future.